I truly believe that this is everybody's quest. Who was I meant to be? And who was I meant to serve? And we're all in awe at people that knew what they wanted to do when they were 6 or 8 or 10 years old and have been doing it ever since. For the rest of us, it's a lot more elusive and mysterious. We've tried a few things that didn't work out at all, and we tried some things where we were in our flow and things worked out. So in this video, I'm going to share with you a method that my personal business coach taught me 12 years ago. It's a simple method to uncover what is it that you're passionate about. And more importantly, at the end of the video, I'm going to share with you a test that I did that made a huge difference to make sure that I'm always in my lane. Let's go. So I have been a business owner for the last 25 years. I have created, built, and operated multiple businesses. Some were super successful and some were not. And the thing that was constant with all those businesses was me. Why some of those businesses were success and others were failure was because some of those businesses were a great fit for me. I was in my flow. I was doing what I was passionate about, and the others were not. It's really that simple. Businesses that were a good fit for me, they thrived. That's it. So here is the very simple method that my business coach taught me 12 years ago. Step 1, make a list of all the things you do and all the skills that you've acquired over the years, like graphic design, or if you know code, or if you're good with accounting, or if you've learned bookkeeping. Like, all of your skills should go on that list. And on top of that, also add all the things that you have to do in your business or whatever thing you're doing in your hobby. All the things that you do, like answering the phone, sending a proposal, following up on a proposal, all those little items need to be on the list. Now, it will take you a few days to do that, because at first you're going to go really quick and you're going to remember, like, well, I know all those skills and I do all those things. But give it a few days, and as the days go by, you're going to remember, oh yeah, I have that skill too. I learned that thing and I do this on a daily basis. Now, once you're done with creating that list, you're ready for step 2, which is to categorize all those things. Now, for step 2, what you're going to need to do is to grab a sheet of paper and draw a large rectangle over the entire page. Now, you want to split that rectangle from the top to the bottom, right smack in the middle. And do the same with a line in the middle to create an upper section and a lower section. On the column on the left at the top, you're going to write love, as in, I love to do this. And the column on the right, you're going to write hate. Those are the things that I hate doing. The top row is the things that you're good at, like you enjoy doing it and you're good at it. And the things in the bottom row is things that you're bad at. Now, you may love doing it, but you're bad at it. Like painting a picture, for example. I love doing that. I have a lot of fun, but I'm not good at it at all. So I love doing it, but I'm really bad at it. Now, your job is to transfer everything that you have on your list in the appropriate box for you. For me, for example, there was things like bookkeeping. I'm good at bookkeeping. I'm not bad at it, but I hate doing it. So that goes in the thing that I'm good at, but I hate doing, goes in the upper right-hand corner. Another thing for me, for example, is creating landing pages. I'm good at it, and I love doing it. You know, I create a landing page and 3 hours can pass by and I'm having fun. This is something that I'm good at and I love doing. That goes in the upper left-hand box. And finally, like something like negotiate, right? So I have to negotiate the agreements and the contracts with the clients, and I hate doing that, and I am bad at it. That goes in the bottom right-hand corner. Here comes the final step. The stuff that is on the left side in the love column is where your passion is. And it can either be in the stuff that you're good at or that you're bad at, because you may be bad at something, but you really love doing it. And what's important for you is to look at that column, the love column, the stuff that you love doing and you're good at. Look at the stuff in there and then just see if there is an item that is in that box that is surprising to you, or that you know that when you do that, you're in your flow. You don't see the hours passing by. That is your passion. And now what's also super clear is that the stuff that is in the hate column that you may have to do for work, like creating proposals or negotiating, those are the stuff that you have to delegate. You want to know who should be your next hire, your new staff, your new employee? It's stuff that you have to do that is on the right column. You should delegate that today. So this exercise was really fascinating for me because I was surprised to see stuff in the hate column. Like really when I thought of it and I wrote this down, I realized I really don't like that. I do it, I'm good at it, but I hate it. And that was surprising for me. And the moment I did that exercise, I stopped doing the stuff that was in the hate as much as I could, obviously, and I delegated that to the appropriate person, someone that would be good at this and they love doing this. Now comes the last piece and the stuff that I promise you. My business coach, in addition to doing that exercise with the list and the box, got me to take a test called Strength Finder by Gallup. And this is by far the best test I've ever taken on my own personal strengths and weaknesses. When you buy the book Strength Finder by Gallup, it will come with an online test and you'll have to answer a whole bunch of questions, but those questions will give you a complete detailed report with your top 5 strengths. And inside of those 5 strengths is probably the thing that you're passionate about, that when you do it, you're in your flow. For example, for me, one of my key strategic strengths is strategic. And guess what is the best use of my time and the stuff that I do that I'm in my flow? Strategizing and coming up with a plan. That's what I should do with my time. And one of my weaknesses is managing people. I can totally do it and I've done it for years, but I hate it with a passion. And that's super important for me to know because if I'm ever offered an opportunity to manage people, even if the money is good, I need to turn it down because the good money is only going to last so long and eventually I am going to hate myself, hate my life, and hate what I'm doing. I honestly, truly believe that finding out your passion and what your strengths are and what you should be doing with your life and who you should serve is probably the most noble and the best gift you could give yourself. So go ahead, do the exercise and find your passion. Now, I would recommend that you watch this video next or this one. Take a moment and subscribe right there. Click on my face. Give me a thumbs up before you go, and until next time, ciao.